with you. Just this review alone took me months to write. I started planning sequel month last fall. I knew then I wanted this movie to be my first. So why did it take so long to write one review? Because of my pure contempt and hatred for this film. Writing the review for this film was mind-numbingly painful for me. Hello and welcome to Sequel Month. This month I'll be looking at a couple of hellacious sequels to movies that were better and made more bank. First on my list, The Return of Jafar. If you've seen my top 20 favorite movies as well as my top 20 favorite animated Disney films, you'll know that the original 1992 film ranks pretty high on both of those lists. When I was younger and had little to no taste, I actually loved this movie when I was younger. Just because I love Aladdin so much. Now that I'm older, I want to stab myself repeatedly, drink some bleach, tie a rope around my neck, and shoot myself in the head. Just for good measure. This is going to hurt me very badly. I hope you realize just how much I love my viewers and my job. If you're a hermit, or you've lived under a rock, or you have insanely strict parents that won't let you watch the racist Walt Disney, as I'm sure such parents do exist, then let's do a quick recap of the first film. Aladdin is a street rat, or in today's society a thief and a bum. Jasmine is a sheltered princess who wants to see the world. Jafar is the Sultan's royal and most trusted advisor. And who would have guessed that this innocent face was power hungry? I mean, look at him. Doesn't he just have bad written all over him? See? Aladdin and Jasmine meet randomly when she tries to run away. Jafar has Aladdin arrested so he can coax Aladdin to help him get this lamp, because apparently Aladdin is the only one permitted into the cave. Why? Things go wrong, Aladdin gets the lamp instead, and discovers there's a genie inside of it, voiced by Robin Williams.
Aye! 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck!
Aladdin wishes to be turned into a prince so he can have a chance with Jasmine. More things go wrong when Jafar gets a hold of the lamp, but he's then tricked by a common thief. Iago gets trapped with Jafar. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Jafar's evil sidekick is Iago, a parrot, whereas the princess has a pet tiger. I think someone got chipped at the pet store.
I need a horse!
We don't have horses, just dogs, cats, birds.
And give me one of those large enough to ride.
On top of that, the voice actor for Jafar is actually afraid of parrots. Oh, the irony. So they get thrown into the desert. Aladdin uses his last wish to free the genie, and he and Jasmine still end up together. Now you're caught up. In The Return of Jafar, we get the same intro. Ish. Except this one is actually the opening for the TV show. How much you want to bet that this whole movie was a ploy to market and promote the TV show? And am I the only one who is severely creeped out by the singer? To fully understand what I mean, just close your eyes and listen to him sing.
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are routine every hour or so. Where enchantment runs rampant, yes, wild in the streets. Open sesame. Here we go!
Once the intro ends, we get our antagonists. Well, what this movie is trying to pass off for antagonists. Oh my gosh, guys in shadows! Ooh.
No thanks to our leader.
If he's so incompetent, which he is, then why is he still your leader? There's one of him, and how many of you?
These are the 40 thieves!
Really? I get 39.
Oops.
40.
From Aladdin sequel.
Hakuna Matata!
Oh, I was having an out-of-movie experience.
What is holding it up? Ah! Ghost!
Ladies and gentlemen, our villain. Our villain, Abysmal. Get it? Abysmal, as in abysmal. Meaning extremely bad, appalling. Oh, the writing!
How is it you get the jeweled flower, Abysmal?
Why, this is my bonus for being your beloved leader.
I know some gays can be pretty scary, like anybody could be pretty scary,
I need more glitter over here!
but evil? Why is Aladdin, who is living in the fucking palace and porking the princess, wearing beggar clothes?
So not to draw attention?
I'm pretty sure the magic carpet destroys any hope for being discreet. Either way, he failed because everyone's seen him in this outfit. I'm not suggesting he fight crime in his Ali outfit, but certainly not beggar clothes. I mean, what does it matter anyways? Because these are the worst thieves ever! They somehow managed to get all of this gold and all of these jewels, and yet with practically no effort at all, Aladdin just comes in and takes it. You mean to tell me that a petty thief who only stole for sustenance is a better thief than you guys? Well, he did outwit the Sultan's most trusted advisor. And more importantly, they do have poor management. Oh, and thievery does run in Aladdin's family.
Your Majesty,
I
meet
made it
the King
clear.
of Thieves. Dead!
We're not discussing that one. During the fighting, Aladdin gets jumped and then magically appears elsewhere. This is a commonly used trick in animation, especially if the protagonist doesn't have the physical capacity to take on a bunch of thugs. Though he did manage to outsmart the guards easily enough in the first movie. Dear movie, the dramatic music doesn't make the scene any more intense. Sorry. Speaking of musical failure, Iago escapes from the lamp, manages to screw over Jafar by dropping him into a well, and then head to the marketplace so he can, you guessed it, sing.
Okay, I'm little. Been playing second fiddle and I don't get no respect.
Why do they insist on having Gilbert Gottfried sing? And why does he agree to do it? I mean, let's look at the list of songs from the last movie and see if he sings in any of those, shall we? Arabian Nights? Nope. Friend Like Me? He's not even in that scene. Prince Ali? No, he just dances in that. Prince Ali Reprise? No. No songs performed or featuring Gilbert Gottfried. Do I think it would have saved this movie if he didn't sing? Nope.
Oh, I don't need nobody else.
So now we're just blatantly ripping off a bit from the first film? That's just insulting! And I do not like it in the least.
Steal from us again, and your scrawny body will be dinner for the jackals!
I'm sorry, but the delivery added with the poor animation equals hilariously terrible. I'd also like to add that one vendor in the last film almost took Jasmine's hand off for giving a starving boy an apple, yet they're letting this parasite off the hook. So Aladdin escapes with the loot and has Abu help him distribute it to the townspeople. Aww. He's like an Arab Robin Hood. Abu, What do you need with riches? Need I remind you? You live in the fucking palace now?
This is for Jasmine.
You stole that from thieves who stole that from someone else. How romantic! Oh god, the animation is horrendous!
Father wants you to join us for dinner tonight. He's going to make a royal announcement.
For some reason, Jasmine's voice bugs me in this one. And it's still Linda Larkin doing the voice. In fact, to this day, she does Jasmine's voice. So why do her inflections sound so different this time around? Why does Jasmine sound so nauseatingly coy in this film?
You may want to change before dinner, though.
Was this the direction she was given? Because it's kind of uncomfortable. Granted, her attire is actually lingerie in reality, but she wasn't really coy in the first film unless it would be to an advantage for her. Like so.
I'm rich too, you know.
Yeah,
The daughter of a sultan.
I know.
A fine prize for any prince to marry.
Right. A prince like me.
Right. A prince like you. And every other stuffed shirt, swaggering peacock I've met.
Iago discovers that Aladdin is living in the palace and concocts a plan to get himself back in there as well.
Wait a second here. This is perfect!
What did you do to that bird? Note to self, don't touch Iago.
I'll just get Aladdin on my side with a little sympathy act.
Heard it. Moving on.
And I'll be back in the palace again quicker than you can say Easy Street.
Easy streets, easy streets, where you sleep till noon.
Couldn't help it. Contractually obligated, sorry. Contract. Paragraph 8, Section B. When presented with an incredibly obvious joke, Lunatic is obligated to seize the opportunity.
Iago, what are you doing here?
Where are you? Getting dark. Hold me.
God, the acting. It's just so terrible.
You look familiar.
It's Aladdin.
Where? It is? I knew that.
Wow! And here I thought Paris Hilton was a moron.
That's hot.
Or even Heidi Montag.
I'm not addicted. If I were addicted, I would have had 10 plastic surgeries and look like...
You did have 10 plastic surgeries.
That's just... Well, no, okay, that last clip still beats this, but I digress.
Turn him a lot. Turn him and his monkey and his bird.
Wait. Please tell me you did not just steal that from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
You ruined my new jacket. Kill him a lot.
Oh, dear God.
You won't dance out of this one.
You pounced him before, and he practically evaporated. I think he can. This is our villain. He slipped on a fucking fish.
It is that thief, Abysmal.
Could your voice be any more creepy? In a twisted turn of events, and by twisted I mean painfully forced, Iago saves Aladdin's life first. Iago was made to be a villain. Well, okay, more of a patsy, but still a schmuck no matter how you paint the picture. Secondly, Aladdin was jumped at the beginning of the movie and evaporated, yet here he just stood dumbstruck. No, what do I do? What, was his evaporating technique a one-time thing?
Oh, I think you should lead with that next time.
Yeah, sorry, boss. I can only use it once. It's a one-off.
I'll see that the Sultan gives him a fair hearing.
What? The Sultan? No!
Don't worry, I'll talk to him. Soften him up a little.
Are you kidding? He hates me!
Well, you did dress him up like a jester and then proceed to stuff crackers down his throat.
Prepared for what?
I mean, for the stain Abu got on the brand new vest you gave him.
I don't see a stain.
Huh. Well, no problem then. Off to dinner.
Oh, the dialogue. How it hurts my soul.
You aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Any more secrets?
Secrets?
Okay, here's my problem with this. At the end of the first movie, Aladdin has learned what would happen should he lie to Jasmine. He even says, in this very scene,
I almost lost you once that way. I'll never make that mistake again.
But you are! You're doing it right now! I can't even...
What?
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you things Disney thinks Robin Williams would say were he actually there.
You saw the whole world already?
It's a small world after all.
Ugh. Why does he have bracelets? He's free.
Woo, she dances.
Okay, that's blatantly Homer Simpson.
Ooh, floor pie.
Come on. God, another song.
Lips like a baby in Bombay on a bed of nails.
My rabbit got my daring dance of 7 bells.
I single-handedly, I even saved the whale. No one was there to hear my tales.
I'm sorry, all I hear is Homer Simpson doing different accents.
There's nothing in the world.
Nothing in the whole wide world.
There is nothing in the world quite like a friend. Nothing in the whole wide world.
What a terrible ending.
But don't sell me short.
Whoa! Hate to lose face in front of you guys.
Now we've resorted to puns. And not just any puns, but really, really terrible puns.
Not you, Abu. You have a job to do, remember? You have to guard Iago.
Then why is he all dressed up? You could have not dressed him up and told Jasmine that Abu didn't feel up to a big dinner. Lie solved. You know, for a former street rat and perpetual liar, you kinda suck at it. In another turn of painfully forced events, Abismal finds Jafar's lamp. How does Abismal find it, you ask?
Hey, get over here and wash up. It's bad enough to have to look at you without having to smell you.
Clean thieves. Who knew? So he thinks it's some relic with loads of money, you know, because he's an idiot. That's right. The thieves are merely bitch-ass pansies.
Great was that vengeance upon he who had imprisoned me.
Wow, talk about your voice not matching the movements of the character. Oh my god, I'm free.
I suppose I am a bit too much for his limited mind.
Oh. My. Oh god. Did Jafar just flex? My childhood is crushed now. Thank you.
I wish for the legendary sunken treasure ship of Cordumer!
Aren't we enjoying our wish? Perhaps you wish me to return you to the desert.
Down to 2 wishes in less than 5 minutes. That's outstanding. Well done.
Aladdin? My brilliant swordsmanship availed me not! Phew.
Yes. Brilliant. Nice undies.
It's not enough that we simply destroy Aladdin. After all, there are things so much worse than death.
Is it possible Jafar has gotten more over the top?
Hey-ya! Hey-ya!
Yes, absolutely thrilling.
Whoopsie.
A tad dark, don't you think? Lo, it dances, and therefore it will not be viewed as dark and will be given a pass.
You have proven to be a man of strong moral character.
No. No. No! Aladdin is humble. Let us observe the last film.
They want to make me Sultan. No, they want to make Prince Ali Sultan. Without you, I'm just Aladdin.
Compared to the 2 times so far that he's been arrogant in this film alone.
Aladdin, you are a hero.
Yeah, I guess so. That's me.
He's bound to be better than that Jafar character.
Quite so.
Why would Genie bring this up? He's got to know that this would be a touchy subject and would surely upset the Sultan. So why would he do it? Oh yeah, he wouldn't. The Genie cheers people up, entertains people. He doesn't rehash painful memories. Hey Ashley, remember those times your stepdad used to have naked slumber parties with you whenever your mom was away? I do now. Weren't those fun? No! Raja looks weird. His darker stripes are orange. They should be black. I mean, what, did the animators just use all the black on Aladdin, Jasmine, and Jafar?
Birdie gets monkey a pretty banana. If monkey open cage.
Well, Iago pesters Abu to open the cage, and Abu decides to do so, but only to sacrifice Iago to Raja, which would make everyone's life a whole lot easier.
It's payback time, Aladdin!
Okay, now they're black stripes. What the fuck? Did Raja just turn into Tonks from Harry Potter all of a sudden?
Don't call me Nymphadora.
So, Aladdin, why did you bring up that deceitful parrot?
He didn't. The Genie did.
And Iago! Talk about a rat with wings!
Genie?
Did we really just forget what happened like 2 minutes ago? Even the movie has no idea what it's talking about.
I think Iago was,
Just tell them he saved your life today. How hard is that?
I trust he has a fitting explanation for this scandal.
Well, he saved my life this afternoon in the marketplace, and I couldn't just kill him after that. I should have told you sooner, but there wasn't really any time, or even a quiet moment with the blue guy desperately overcompensating for the lack of Robin Williams in this picture. Of course, Aladdin can't lie to save his life, and Sultan and Jasmine are mad at him.
Look, Iago's not all that bad.
Here's the thing. Jafar brainwashed Sultan regularly. Aladdin lied about a bird. Which do you think is more deserving of anger?
Not all bad. He only served my greatest enemy, that's all!
I never took the Sultan to be the grudge-holding type.
And if the bird makes one wrong move, you shall be the one I pluck, boy!
Didn't you take orders from Jafar?
My orders come from Jafar. You'll have to take it up with him.
Doesn't that mean you'll have to take orders from Aladdin now that they've made him the royal vizier? Although, why the Sultan thinks a former street rat would be a good royal vizier or even good at advising anything is beyond me. But unless you're pulling off a heist, his advice is not needed.
How could you? More secrets, more lies? Aladdin, I thought you had changed.
It's a bird. He didn't cheat on you. He didn't even gamble away all of your fortunes. Priorities. Get some.
Care for a cup?
I don't even want to know what that liquid is. Or where it's coming from. I don't blame you.
What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack?
Uh-huh, you do have a heart.
A nitty-bitty one.
But it is there.
Oh my god. One funny joke by the Genie. It's a miracle!
at him. Would it kill you to do something nice for him?
Does saving him from armed and angry thieves not count?
We have to get Elle and the princess back together.
1. Her name is Jasmine, not the princess. 2. They haven't broken up, they're simply having a fight. Very different. Of course, I can't imagine you've been in a relationship in a while, so I can understand why you would get those confused. Oh my god, she's crying over a concealed bird. Okay, this is not my Jasmine. My Jasmine is much stronger than this. Iago breaks into song. Dear God, they had Gilbert sing twice in this film?
Love really is revolting. It's even worse than when you're molting.
Clearly, they felt they had to make up for the fact that he didn't sing at all in the last film.
To wish, to want, to wander.
To wish, to want, to wander? What the fuck are you talking about?
No time endearing himself to those in power.
Wait. What just happened? Why is he in his beggar clothes all of a sudden? And can't Jasmine and the Sultan afford to get him some new fucking clothes? Jesus!
Special moment. Right, got it. Say no more. Enough said. Roger, over and out. Rolling!
Okay, the genie was not this intrusive and dim-witted in the first film. I mean, the annoying bird had to get him to leave. What does that tell you, Disney? Nothing good, I can promise you that.
Ooh, like that.
Oh, great. It's Darkheart from the Care Bears 2.
Now I shall have you all.
Yo, jackass. Wrong movie.
See, this guy took the lamp. You probably thought it was me, because it sounded a lot like me. But a lot of people sound like me. Anyway, he took the lamp and oh!
Why is Iago so afraid of Jafar now? He's a genie. From what I understand, genies aren't allowed to kill.
Rule number 1, I can't kill anybody.
Yeah, so don't ask.
And I wouldn't rely on Abbas Maul to do it for Jafar.
Two-ball-ectomy. Nurse!
Ah! There are so many things wrong with that!
So being a rug, you'll be at a disadvantage. Pool's a dumb game anyway.
Hey, I like pool. And it's not that easy. Especially if you're drunk. Okay, this is basically right out of The Simpsons.
Don't worry, Boo. He's a genie, and genies can't kill anyone.
What'd I tell you?
You always were good for a laugh.
In this movie? That's open for debate. Genie tries to defend the palace against Jafar, completely forgetting the end of the first movie when Jafar used his last wish to become the most powerful genie.
I wish to be an all-powerful genie!
And Jafar goes into song. I don't exactly hate this song, but it still leaves you feeling very disappointed.
Go ahead and zap me with the big surprise. Slap me in a trap. Cut me down to size.
Good lord. That's a tad dark.
Spare me your tremendous stare. You look horrendous in your underwear.
Another underwear joke? Assuming it was intended to be funny, it's not. It's stupid. And pathetic.
Dabba Cabba Deborah. Granny's gonna grab ya.
Wow. I don't think the lyrics to these songs could get any more lame. I was wrong.
I'm sorry for not telling you about Iago. I guess I saw some good in him. Just like you saw some good in a street rat.
The difference being you didn't put the Sultan in a jester costume, string him up and stuff crackers down his throat.
This was a great idea, Iago. Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me.
Can no one plainly see the bird is distraught? Because clearly, he is upset.
You are astonishingly perceptive.
No, they aren't. So Abbas Maul appears with some lackeys Jafar conjured up and kidnaps the Sultan. The plan is to make it look like Aladdin killed him. Okay, and I say, a tad dark.
Abyss Small knows magic?
No, you dipshit. He is a genie. You know, like you did in the last movie. If Iago's back, gee, maybe Jafar is as well. He walked. He walked to the palace. He walked all the way through the fucking desert to the palace.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure I understood the scene correctly. So Aladdin's taken by the head guard Razul for allegedly killing the Sultan. How does he know? Someone must have told him. Who was it, Jafar? So he's still taking orders from Jafar and yet he hasn't been fired from his job?
How come we don't fire that guy?
Where's the logic? The Sultan and Jasmine were pissed because Aladdin concealed a fucking bird? And yet here's a guy who's still taking orders from Jafar. Seedy or not, at least Iago was trying to get out on his own. Away from Jafar. Wait. Is this all in one day? If it's not, why are they just now locking her up? I mean, wouldn't that be their main priority? Where was she the whole time? And if it's the same day, then how in the hell did Aladdin get back so quickly? God, the stupidity! So Jafar disguises himself as Jasmine to order the guards to behead Aladdin for the supposed murder of the Sultan. Wait. If they don't know it's Jafar because he's disguising himself, then who told Razul that the Sultan was dead? Iago? Why would he believe Iago? I love how they're marching. And with the music. It's so fucking ridiculous. We mean business, yes we do. We mean business, how about you?
I just wanted to say goodbye.
Street rat.
Wow. Jasmine's going through a terrible sex change. Why do the villains never watch to ensure their plans go through?
Close the tank!
Wait, aren't you even gonna watch them? They could get away.
No. I'm going to leave them alone and not actually witness them dying. I'm just going to assume it all went to plan. What?
Genie is freed and pops everyone out. Why are they on the roof? That seems more dangerous than it does safe.
Hey, I did my good deed. I don't owe you a thing. You hear me?
How much you want to bet he'll be back and just in time?
The street rat's still alive? No!
It's your own fault. You weren't thorough. Battle scene ensues, blah blah blah, a race to get Jafar's lamp and destroy it, yada yada yada. Iago returns to save the day. Yeah, like we didn't see that one coming a mile away. Hi. You popped them all into a different location before. Wouldn't that be easier now?
Sorry, boss, I can only use it once. It's a one-off.
Yeah, Iron Man. We get the point. Iago succeeds in destroying the lamp even after being zapped by Jafar in spite of the fact that genies can't kill. This brings us to the most vivid and disturbing villain death in the history of Disney animation. A close second would be Dr. Facilier and the Princess and the Frog. That was pretty damn ominous. But seriously, Jafar's death freaked me out as a child. So all is well, Iago turns out to be fine. Aladdin decides to decline the offer to be a royal vizier.
I want to see the world. I can't just stay in the palace. There's too much to do. Too much to see.
Opting to see the world instead, Jasmine decides to go with him, of course. The credits roll, and then we get an amusing while still insulting bit at the very end with Abyss Mall, who everyone, including the makers of this film, it would seem, just forgot about. Hey, kids, we totally didn't forget about Abyss Mall. We're all about tying up loose ends, because we know that you totally gave a flying fuck what happened to this character. So we'll just wedge it in after the credits, even though you probably turned off the movie already. Yay!
Does this mean I don't get my third wish?
Good God, this movie sucks. I mean, I could produce better material with my ass. I don't even know if there's anything else to say. I've compared both film scripts, music, animation, even compared the characters' personalities and voice actors. I've talked about why it sucks, pointed out its flaws, made jokes, screamed, cried.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. Oh, sorry.
I've done everything. This film nearly sucked the creative life out of me. I don't think I have to tell you again just how much I loathe this film. So instead I'll bid you a fond adieu, and see you next time. Bye. Which makes your statement invalid, and I have spittle on my lip.
Wait a minute.
We're not getting out of here, man! We're not getting out of here! Don't you understand it, man? This is it, game's over, man!